Coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Outside Barnes. Fox the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game, and that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Here's Fox. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Wembanyama up top over Şengün. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Durant. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Durant against Vassell. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 5.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Barnes against Smith. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson passes to Durant. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And Houston making a change here. Easton's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Fires from deep. And Castle with the 3.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Picked by Smith. Durant with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Wembanyama, and it's McLaughlin in for Castle. Now here's Johnson. The shot by Sohan, no good. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Pass to Cornette. Outside Johnson. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Van Vliet. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Alper and Şengün's checked in for Capella. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in for McLaughlin.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Sohan outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Shepard. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. Here's Eason. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for San Antonio, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players. Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Inside. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Crawford's checked in for the Rockets. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. As to Crawford, there's the 3. He drops it from range. Crawford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Fox, that's good.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. Pass to Crawford to the right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Eason with a 3. And the Rockets lead by 2. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
That is the engine of this very strong machine.
Here's Crawford. Finney-Smith, a screen. Pass to Shepard. Releases. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Eason with a steal. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Shepard. Back to Eason. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Fox finds Bryant. Outside Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. Amin Thompson's checked in for Crawford. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Bryant. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. And Castle's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And he drops a first. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Durant against Johnson. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Johnson a screen on Eason. Barnes passes to Johnson. Now Wembanyama, covered by Smith. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Here's Thompson. And here's VanVleet. He's guarded by Castle. Stolen by Castle. Here they come with numbers in transition. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
A nice shot by Smith.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson a screen on Eason. The three from Barnes. Thompson pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith outside. Pass to Durant. They double-team Durant. Outside Eason. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. Here measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Yeah, if there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Houston has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Over Fox. Van Vliet misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And they pick up 2. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Vassell against Durant. Pass to Thompson. And here's Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Castle. Fox against Thompson. Okay, knockout!
Wow! Oh, that's just filthy. Fox has that fearless mentality and gets up for a point guard.
The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Van Vliet finds Smith. Durant for 3. Houston with another miss. San Antonio leading by 8. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
Now here's Castle. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Count it.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Barnes, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell.
In for San Antonio, Sohan, Keldon Johnson.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter here. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. And he lays it up and in. Van Vliet's got his first points in this one.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Sohan inside, working on Şengün. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Durant, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Wembanyama for three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. Van Vliet with a screen on Johnson. Here's Durant. And he drops it in from the low post. Durant's got 13.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Wembanyama against Şengün. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. Waters is checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Rockets on D. 11-point game. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Outside Durant. The shot's good. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for the Spurs. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Houston needs to get off a shot. Now Finney-Smith. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Fox. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tate. Now here's Eason. The steal. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Tate against Fox. Here's Harper. San Antonio again can't hit.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Eason, pass to Holiday. Outside Eason, puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
On the court is your High Squad. Get loud and let's hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Durant comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Tate. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Smith. Durant surveying the D. Cast it in from 7 feet out.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. The free ball is down.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet right side. Now Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Vassell outside. Barnes outside. Thompson against Castle. Fox. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard Van Vliet. That's how you get in trouble.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Fox. Always attacking Fox.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Van Vliet into the lane. Off on the layup. San Antonio has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Fox. Durant there for the rebound. Now Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Wembanyama. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Man, this guy just has nerves of steel. Van Vliet is an absolute assassin.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Fred Van Vliet. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Durant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, sir, with the 3. Here's Castle, and that's an intentional foul.
Foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Castle at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Timeout called. Houston, they're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Smith outside. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that 1 or 2 players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And we present the player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.